Hi, everybody. Pastor Sarah Ritchie here. It is June the 5th, I believe. It is a Friday, and I'm the minister of First Christian Church in San Bernardino, California. But at the moment, I'm coming at you from my car because I've been out running errands, one of which was to shed my COVID-19 hair. Oh, thank God for anybody who knows how to cut hair. I went in, I said, cut it all off because we never know if we're going to have to go right back into quarantine. And so she did. And I thank God for her and for all barbers, beauticians, stylists, that whole skill set. Thanks be to God for you. Um, I have been talking with you for about a week now about the symbols of Pentecost because last Sunday was Pentecost Sunday, a big deal for people in my faith tradition because it's the birthday of the church. It's when God gave the gift of the Holy Spirit that enabled us to communicate with one another and tell the good news of Jesus Christ about his love and sacrifice, and all of the lessons that he had to share with us to do that and go out and tell the world about it. And so here we are, and we have and we continue to in our own ways. And I am overjoyed with the season of Pentecost. We've talked about symbols of Pentecost like, wind and water, doves, breath. And now here we are at the last one, which I've been a little reluctant to speak to until now, and that's fire. I've been reluctant to talk to you about fire because even though it symbolizes the gift of the Holy Spirit descending upon us, bringing about this ability to speak in other languages um, to the disciples, giving them the gifts they needed to share the good news. The thing is, we've had a lot of fire in the last 2 weeks because of protests and demonstrations. There have been fires lit intentionally, some of them by just this outpouring of emotion and frustration and anger and hurt over the death of George Floyd and over the deaths of others at the hands of police officers because of the color of their skin. They died at the hands of an unjust system of which we are all a part. I can't pretend for one moment to know what it is like to be a person of color. I don't know. I have inherited a whole set of privileges that I have nothing to do with because I'm white. It's just kind of the way it is, I have no fear that I'm going to be arrested for walking down the street or jogging or being at home because I'm a white woman. But people of color, men in particular, they deal with this stuff all the time. And it truly needs to stop. We need new systems in place, a new way of dealing with justice and of viewing one another. We are all the children of God. We are in the image of God, made in the image of God. I'm telling you stuff, I'm preaching to the choir about this, right? But I'm hoping that in this season of Pentecost, this fire that has been lit within our nation, the heart and the soul of our nation, that it will bring about true and substantive change that will truly protect, honor, and love all people, regardless of the color of skin. that the privilege that I've enjoyed as a white person is shed instead for equal treatment. There we go. Equal treatment for all people. Equality. That's what we want. And so let this fire burn and smolder within. Fire's not all bad, you know. It cauterizes wounds. It helps us cook our food. It helps us stay warm. And it gives us passion within our hearts. So, it's a lot to say in a very short time. I pray and hope you all are well, that you be at peace, that God blesses each of you, and let us keep talking to one another. And for goodness sake, go get a haircut if you can. Take care. Bye-bye.